Okay, so this is part 2 of, these are way too many cards. This is part 2 of 1 to 2025's reading. If you haven't watched the first video is also on my page. Also, if you're looking to do a personal reading, the link is in my bio. But I ended the video of the first video basically saying that there are some areas of your life where you may have blockages that you didn't think were a huge issue, but are a bigger issue than you thought they were. Also, this is 999, so I think in order to have all these like new beginnings come in for like the new year and for, you know, life path 1 or like year 1 and stuff like that, there's just like these final little pieces and little notes that need to align your body, mind, and spirit for you to learn like these final lessons or these final like tiny itty bitty pieces that need to like click together before you're able to not only give back, but like step into these new energies of like new careers, new love, new friendship, even just to be free of like these last 4 or 5 years of dealing with all this karma and stuff like that. So 999 is lessons learned, culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrive at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. So I just think that there's like a couple of like minor pieces. I'd say, I don't know if everybody will resonate for this, but I know for myself, one of the ones that I am working through currently has to do with my solar plexus chakra, and that has to do like with my confidence. But I also know there's one within my heart. Again, finding key, like hints in areas or like things that you wouldn't normally look at. That is becoming something key, like using your spirituality in a well-rounded basis for your body, mind, and spirit. I know specifically for me, I've been having a lot of pain in my reproductive area, and I don't normally get that kind of pain around this time of my cycle. So I know that there is probably something being purged or getting ready to be purged within the next couple of weeks. But also I have a lot of acne on my chest, which is not common, which is how I kind of piece together that there are multiple chakras that are being worked through. I already knew about the solar plexus chakra. I know that I have a lot of key pieces in my root chakra, and this is like from past lives, from childhood. It's very deeply rooted in my root chakra. But also I knew that like with the acne on my chest, that the heart chakra was affected, and then there's the reproductive, which I think is like a purge of like stepping into that divine feminine energy. There's like some sort of blockage within there. So like almost like you stepping into like that surrender mode of being in like that soft girl era. It's like played a part where you've had to step back and work through all of these like blockages. Another thing that could be common is like headaches in the back of your neck and your occipital area, which is what I figured was the throat chakra. I have been having issues with my throat as well, which is how I kind of piece together everything with each chakra. But also I've been getting the gifts of like my abilities expanding with teaching others, with helping to heal others, with trying to figure out how I want to help people in the world, like put my own mark on this world. This reading is going on really long. I'm so sorry. I haven't even like, I pulled the cards and I barely even looked at the cards, so give me a second to read over the cards and then I'll get back to all of this. Okay, yes. So with the World card and the Empress card, I feel like this is a message of, like, when I see the world, I just think of like the well-roundedness, body, mind, spirit. And with the Empress card, I see that as like not only taking the initiative, but you're just like in a very high-powered energy. Even if that means stepping into reflection, like the things that you are doing may not necessarily be the things you want to be doing, but it's the things that you know need to be done. But also stepping into the divine feminine era and just like being in a relaxing mode and stuff like that. I think that with the Seven of Cups, there is a level, I'd say, I know cups have to do with like filling your like emotions and stuff like that, but the way that I see it is like, in this aspect, I see this as like reflecting on each chakra, each part of you. So like your body, your mind, your spirit, breaking down all the chakras, like doing just a whole reflection of yourself before you move on into like the Queen of Wands mindset, which is like being in a level of love and light and friendship. There's just like some pieces that I'd say they're like possibly like shadow pieces of yourself, and I'd say like when you have like the thing that I'm picturing is like you have these wings, right? Like wings with like feathers, and in those wings, as you're like taking off to fly, you're like feeling these like little pieces just like here and there on your wings that are sticking out, and it's really uncomfortable while you're flying. And so you're having to like pluck those pieces out and like let go of them before you're able to fly and be free and not have to worry about those pieces bothering you while you're moving forward. And I'd say with the Hangman, it's just about like trial and error. And I'd say that while you help people, this will also like unlock pieces of you that you haven't worked through yet. And you are at a level, you are ready to help others. It's not like you're helping people and you're not ready, like, you know, a couple of days ago I had talked about how it may be a lot easier for you to be helping others and thinking about other people's problems rather than helping yourself. I don't think that it's at that level anymore. I think you are ready to help people. And this will just like, as you heal, this will help heal a part of you helping others as well. And I'd say one of the like key pieces, it could be like a key wound, if anybody is like works within like shadow work deeply, or you've worked with shadow work before, it could be a shame wound. I know that that's not exactly what it's called, but like dealing with shame. I feel like of being who you are, I think that that is something that you're working through. And I would say that that also has to deal within your solar plexus chakra. I do have to like finish this reading out because it's already almost done. But anyways, it's a key wound in your solar plexus chakra that you know who you are, and you may have fear of moving forward into who you are, but you already know who you are. It's just accepting that you're going to change with that like acceptance.